Hello and sawadika. This is Carlo Tamse, and I am delighted to share with you my teaching demonstration video. And this presentation is one of the requirements for Module 6, which is designing and implementing of education quality assurance. Thank you.
Alright, so before we are going to have our class discussion today, we'll have a game, okay? Now, this game is very simple. All you have to do is to choose the picture which is which, alright? Now, let's have an example. Now, these are the game rules. So read the question and compare the pictures given. Choose your answer. Choose your answer by given superlative, adjective, and a sentence. And each correct answer earns 1 point. Okay? The team that has the most points will win the game. Alright. Now let's begin the first picture. Which country is the largest in the world? What do you think is the largest country? Russia, USA, or China? Russia. Who says Russia? Who says USA? Who says China? Let's see. Okay, the correct answer is Russia. Russia is the largest country in that area. Next question. So you know the game, right? All you have to do is to select the picture. Okay, next picture. Which is the fastest land animal? The fastest. Which is the fastest? Alright, who says cheetah? Who says panther? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Correct answer. Okay, cheetah is the fastest animal in the world. Okay, next picture. Which animal is the heaviest? Heaviest, or the big one? Elephant, blue whale, or rhino? Who says blue whale? Who says elephant? Okay, let's see the answer. Have you seen a blue whale before? You see blue whale before? No. Okay, next picture. Which material is the hardest? Hardest. Okay, what is the hardest? Who says diamond? What about gold? What about steel? Who says steel? Okay, let's see what's the answer. Wow, diamond is the strongest metal. Next picture. Which planet is the coldest? Cool. Now. Coldest planet. Uranus. Jupiter. Who says Uranus? Okay, let's see if it is Uranus. Ah, very good. Next. Which river is the longest? Which river? Amazon? Nile River? Or Mekong River? Who says Amazon? Are you sure it's Amazon? Who says Nile? Which landmark is the oldest? Pyramid, Stonehenge, or Great Wall? Who says pyramid? Who says Stonehenge? Who says Great Wall of China? Let's see the answer. Do you know where this one located? In the no, in the UK. Next one. Which is the hottest? The sun, asteroids, or lava? Let's see. I think this is the last picture. Last one picture. Smallest. Are you sure Evil is the smallest? Are you sure it's Ant? Maybe na yung back play. I'm so shocked. Well, anyway, so that the smallest insect is ant. Now, okay, so everyone, I think, have you observed like the word the smallest, hottest, largest, what else? Yeah, coldest. Those words are what we call comparative and superlative. Now, our topic for today is all about comparative and superlative. I'm so sorry. The screen was extended. Making comparison. Okay, now making comparisons, the topic is comparative and superlative. Now, first we are going to talk about comparatives. Comparative, superlative, and other forms. Now, comparative used to compare two things or actions. For example, let's see, poem number 1 is smaller than poem number 2. What is the comparative word there? Smaller, very good. Let's have another example. Andrew is darker than Mitch. Hey, which, sorry. Which. So what which is the comparative word there? Andrew is darker than which. What is the darker? Very good. Now I'll give you another example, guys. The rabbit is faster than the turtle. Are you sure it's true? Rabbit is faster than the turtle. Yes or no? Yes. Yes, of course. So, which is the comparative word there? What word? Faster. Very good. Another example. The car is more expensive than the motorcycle. Is it true? More expensive, right? Because car is like a big thing. So which is the comparative word there? More expensive. Okay. Next one. Now, since you already know what is comparative, let's move on to superlative. Now, superlative form of adjective and adverb to compare one thing or action with a group of things or action. For example, playing football is the happiest time of my life. So what is the superlative there? Playing ball is the happiest time of my life. Okay, the superlative thing is, or the superlative word is happiest. Now, I'll give you another example. Okay, an astronaut has the coolest job. Coolest, sorry. So the superlative there is coolest, right? Okay, next. The plane is most comfortable means of transportation. Now, where do you think, or what do you think is the superlative there? Most comfortable. Okay. Next. Now, other comparison, we can use other structure to make comparison. For example, I'll give you another one. I'm not as strong as I used to be. Now, what is the superlative, or what is the comparison there? What is the word or the phrase? As strong as, okay? I'm not as strong as I used to be. Another example. The higher you go, the dizzier you feel. What do you mean by dizzier? Like, what's that in Thai? Like you're dizzy. So the higher you go, the dizzier you feel. Next one, another example. The diver kept going lower and lower. So the diver is like, if you're going to think about it, the diver is lower and lower and lower, going under the sea. So the comparison there is lower and lower. Next. Now, I will give you the summary of our topic. Let's say you know what is one syllable, right? One syllable word. Like small, one syllable small, fast, long, tall, and cheap. So, the rule there is if you compare something, the one syllable word, change or add ER. Okay, for small plus ER, that is smaller. For fast plus ER, that is faster. For longer plus ER, longer. Tall plus ER is taller. Cheap plus ER is cheaper. Now, for two syllable ending in Y, funny. Funny is two syllable, right? Funny. So if the word ends with Y, we remove Y and change or add IER, right? Now, for example, funny. Well, anyway, funny. So just remove I and add IER. Well, it makes funnier, right? Next is happy. Happier. Healthy, healthier. Silly, sillier. Next is one syllable ending with E. One syllable ending with E. Word ends with E. Large. All you have to do is to add letter R. Large, larger, safe, safer, nice, nicer, free. How do you read that? Freer. Freer. Okay, next. One syllable in ending in CVC or consonant letter. All you have to do is to add ER. T plus ER or double the consonant. For example, hot. So double the T plus ER. So it will make hotter. And big, double the G, right? Add G, double the G plus ER. Thin, so double the N plus ER. And sad, double the D plus ER. So it will make sound sadder. Now another one. Two more syllables. So expensive. All you have to do is to add more plus expensive, or the adjective. More expensive, more sweetly, more beautiful, more like more and more and more. Okay, more big, more bigger. If you want to like an exaggerated word. Another one. Well, it's like the same as comparative. So in comparative, all we have to do is to add ER. For superlative, add EST or IST or ST. For example, one syllable, small, add EST, it will become smallest, right? Next, fastest or fast, all we have to do is to add EST and it will become fastest, and so on. Now let's try if you like, I will give you this. All you have to do is like to make it or form the adjective into comparative and superlative form. Okay, I will give you 10 minutes to answer. Minutes and then we'll have another game after. Guys, we're almost done. Okay. Now, 10 minutes begins now. I'll give you 10 minutes to answer it. So there is an example. Happy. In comparative, make it happier. In superlative, make it happiest. Right? Now let's try to analyze it. What is the comparative form of cold? The comparative form of cold. Cold plus ER, that's anyone? What is the comparative form of cold? It's colder. Okay, the comparative form of cold is colder. COLDER. What about the superlative form of cold? Coldest. Okay, coldest. COLDEST. Alright. Next. Okay, next one is kind. What do you think is the comparative form of kind? Kinder. Okay, that's just add ER. KINDER. Next, what do you think is the superlative form of kind? Kindest. KINDEST. Okay, next one, sunny. Sunnier, very good. Remove Y and add IER. Sunnier. Next, what is the superlative form of sunny? It's sunniest. Just remove Y and add IES. Good. Soft. Softer. Okay, now you can see my answer. Add another name. Younger, remove the only one. Okay. You carry it on. Okay, please pass your paper. I write your name above your If you're done, you can pass your paper. Okay, so for your homework, okay, all you have to do is to search, make 5 sentences for comparative and superlative, okay? 5 sentences of each topic. 5 sentences for comparative and 5 sentences for superlative, alright? Alright. Okay, so again, the homework, you will create 5 sentences for comparative and 5 sentences for superlative. Okay, well either way, I will send the homework in your GC or your group chat in line. Okay, and all you have to do is to submit it to me. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for listening.